Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we're back from vacation, little time off, went to Hawaii, but we're back with some Barber Half Dollar album fill. We got 1893 full, all the mints, 1894, and 1897, the rest of the heavy hitters for the set. And then this is one that I had to kind of do a little dip in distilled water to kind of clear the gunk that was left behind from someone who had previously dipped it in some kind of chemical. All right, since it was from a previous video, I will go ahead and put that one in first. So I encourage you to check out my prior album fill videos, not only for this Barber Half Dollars, but I do have the quarters as well. Almost done with that. Let's go back up here. Also, in a previous video, I did these guys, and I wanted to start with the most expensive ones and get those over with. And not the best examples, but considering how much they are, it's good enough. So let me get situated, and we'll be back for the 1893 and the rundown of the mintage and all that. All right, so the 1893 Philadelphia mint, and this one's a little rough on her face there, a little gouge taken out, but still decent enough, has denticles. So this one's, firmly in the G category, if not damaged. So a lot of these, I'm going to give grades of possibly AG to G. In order to qualify for a VG in this series, 3 letters in the crown that say Liberty have to be readable. And yeah, no dice on this one. And again, there may be other factors like cleaning or prior cleaning that would, make these non-gradable anyway. Some have rim damage, but for the purposes of my book here, I think it's good enough. So can't really go all out. Some of these are very, very costly in any grades higher than VG. So get that one put away. So 1,826,000 minted on that one. And actually, I forgot to mention, there is a variety to be on the lookout for in that one. Not in the lower grades, you'd never be able to make it out, but it's a triple die reverse, TDR, and it's FS 801 in the 5S Stanton or Red Book, or Cherry Picker's Guide, I should say. So, and it's got an AU 58, it would be worth about $900. But again, quality like that, you'd never make out whether it was triple die or not. So next up, 1893 with scratches. This is the O, the New Orleans Mint. And one thing you'll notice on a lot of these Barber halves especially is the reverse is often higher grade or better condition than the obverse. And that's due to the amount of raised areas or devices. 1,389,000 minted of the New Orleans 1893. We'll get that one seated there. I guess I shouldn't say seated, we're doing Barbers, but you know what I mean. So 1893S, and also a bit of a scratch, prior cleaning, whatever. But as with many from San Francisco mint in this series, they're kind of expensive and more limited mintage, kind of go hand in hand. This one, 740,000 minted, so got a bit of something going on the rim. So again, even though it's kind of in the G grade area, wouldn't truly grade out if you sent it in. So yeah, none of these are worth sending off for grading. So, but they do fine in the book. So 1893 done. All right, next up, 1894 Philadelphia Mint. and still enough denticles visible for my standards. I try to at least have that, if not all the way around, at least the majority. So 1894 Philadelphia Mint, 1,148,000 of these produced, and very nice for the book. And to complete that top section, 1894 New Orleans, worn, but need this one. And this is not super expensive. It is one of the higher mintage numbers in the 1890s. 2,138,000 minted. So we'll get that one put away, and that'll finish off the top row. Right, now down to the lower section here. And I misspoke just now with the 1894 O and the large mintage and all that. While it is up there, this is the coin I was thinking about. So in case I don't correct it in the editing, 1894 S is one of the higher mintages, not only of the 1890s, but it's the highest minted San Francisco coin in the whole series. So that is crazy. 4,048,690 coins. And as I've mentioned in other videos, sometimes the San Francisco mintages are a little bit bizarre with some, not really fractional, but something, the 690 at the end, that's kind of weird. So sometimes they're minted for our territories. It could have been for Hawaii or something, Guam. Who knows? So San Francisco being on the Pacific, a lot of times they produce the extra coins that were needed for some of our territories and whatnot. So, sorry to ramble on, little offshoot there, but 1894 S, gonna be stellar right there. So, nice. And the final coin for this page, 1897 Philadelphia. And this one is actually halfway decent condition. You can see, I think, at least 3 letters in Liberty. So I would say this would be a VG candidate if I had any so far. Again, there are other factors that would prevent it from receiving such a grade from PCGS, but very, very nice example. I'll be happy with that. That's, definitely been cleaned. So 1897 Philadelphia Mint, 2,480,000 minted. So we zoomed in a little too much here. Here we go. And there we go. And as I flipped the page, it dawned on me, you rarely get to see the backside. So that's the beauty of this sort of album, is to be able to see both sides of the coins. So very proud that I've got page 1 done. So these are all the expensive ones except for the top 2 on page 2. All right, so page 2, 1897 New Orleans Mint. This one, been polished, cleaned, ruined, but book filler, and happy to have it. This one, definitely lower mintage, 632,000 only. So rare air, definitely over $100 coin, but again, for the book, good enough. And last but not least for this session, 1897 San Fran. More scratches, more cleaning, but another very costly coin. This is the last of the more expensive ones. There are some with more limited mintage, but not quite as expensive. So the 1913, 14, and 15 Philadelphia coins are the least minted, but they're all right around $100. This one kind of is more 150 to 200, even in this condition. So let's get it put away. Oh, I didn't say the mintage, did I? 933,900. So again, an oddball number of coins minted in San Francisco. So that's gonna wrap it up. I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. We'll kind of just do a quick scan here and show the progress, lack thereof, page 3 coming up soon. And yeah, like I mentioned, some of these are very low mintage, but we will pick them all up. So I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense, and until next time, bye.